Wout Weghorst misses a penalty. It's tight and often ugly, but another penalty, this one in injury time and taken by Virgil van Dijk, gives Holland a huge 1-0 win away to Greece. Nedum, if Jules were here, he'd criticize the Dutch guy, as he calls Ronald Koeman. I'll leave it up to you if you want to fill his shoes.
Well, those are big shoes to fill.
Jules' little tiny feet. What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, after the Netherlands lost to France in the first game, I didn't fancy them to go to Greece and win. So the fact that they have done it means that they do deserve credit. It obviously wasn't the best game. And as you said, it was tight, but obviously everyone had Van Dijk ready to take the penalty and added time to sort of to help them seal their progress. But you got to do what you got to do. It was going to be a tough game for them. They're not in the best spot as such, but they got the thing done.
France go a goal down, but then beat up Scotland 4-1 in a friendly. Nedum, is it clear to you why they're the bookies' favourites for the Euros right now? Yeah. And how about Benjamin Pavard scoring twice?
Big Benny Pavard, yes. Now, there were two good goals as well. The first one from the corner was great. And then the second one, obviously, as Mbappe is getting the ball into the box, Pavard has to be there. He's the guy, isn't he? He has to be. But yeah, you can see why they're favourites. They obviously made it to the World Cup final, and they've still got a lot of the same faces in that side. And this is young, very, very exciting talent. So yeah, more power to them until they lose to England. Portugal stayed perfect with a 5-0 away demolition of Bosnia. Gab, Roberto Martinez knows what he's doing, doesn't he? And how about Cristiano Ronaldo getting another 2 goals?
I think this is... All right, first of all, Roberto's done a fantastic job. 8 wins out of 8. They haven't always played well, but they're scoring an absolute ton of goals. It's funny with Cristiano because what happened at the World Cup, Fernando Santos finally dropping him, we figured, okay, he's ready to exit stage left. He's not ready to exit stage left. He's still there. And Roberto, who could have dropped him completely, who could have said, new era, thank you, Cristiano. What does he do? He makes him a part of it. Not a key part, but a guy who comes in and he scored a ton of goals. 127 international goals, which is absolutely ridiculous. And, I often joke about, look, he's only 63 goals behind Christine Sinclair, who has the women's mark. If he continues like this, I'm wondering if he isn't going to break that mark, too.
No.
You think he scored another 63 goals?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Right, Christine Sinclair is 40, but I believe she's still playing, so she could add to it, too.
Well, there you go.
Mexico and Germany battle to a 2-2 draw in their friendly in Philadelphia as Julian Nagelsmann opts for Thomas Muller up front. There's plenty of work to do.
Yeah, there is plenty of work to do, but thankfully they've still got a bit of time. That's the key thing. If this crisis had been happening, say, at the turn of this year, then you'd be more worried about them heading into the tournament next summer. But I suppose it's a step in the right direction. Maybe there'll be more stability at that point. And when you believe that, you've hit rock bottom, then the only way is up. And if they can find form, maybe they could be one of the more dangerous sides in the tournament, especially being at home.
I see what they're like when Joshua Kimmich is involved as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Ukraine went away to Malta 3-1, and Mikhailo Mudryk scores a wonder goal. Nedum, this bodes well for Chelsea's game against Arsenal Saturday, doesn't it?
Yeah, if he plays. I think that's the thing. But ultimately, I think he was seen as like a very big signing for Chelsea. All the fact that they took him away from Arsenal, such a big prospect, but he sort of failed to deliver after that.
Such a huge fee.
Well, apparently that's just a regular fee these days. But he started off very well against Liverpool, but the form wasn't necessarily there from that point. But if they have more players in good form, maybe Chelsea are back. Maybe. Are you a believer?
I don't know. We'll know more. I'm going to that game on Saturday. I'll let you know.
Okay. The United States beat Ghana 4-0 in their friendly as Gio Reyna scores twice. Everything forgiven and forgotten?
I don't think it's going to be forgotten. What happened? I don't know about the forgiveness part, but clearly Greg Berhalter and the U.S. national teammates who wanted to send him home are willing to work with him. He dyed his hair blonde. Maybe it signifies some kind of rebirth. It's his first goal since June 2021. He needs to get on the pitch. He's played 27 minutes of football this season for Borussia Dortmund. He needs to get on the pitch. He needs to play regularly, not just play for the U.S. men's national team. He's still only 20 years old. So he's got a big future ahead of him. And now ball's in his court. How about some love for Austria, too? Marcel Sabitzer comes in to give them the win against Azerbaijan, sealing qualification to the Euros. Yeah, who wants to be mean to Ralf Rangnick now, huh?
No, you can't be mean to Ralf. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
Ralph's at the wheel. And I think best of all, you see the Sabitzer winning goal. This is somebody that came off the bench. So if you want a manager to make changes, bring on the number 9 for the day, which was Sabitzer. Come on, scores a penalty. wins the game. Like, what more could you ask for? Great management. Fantastic management, in fact.
San Marino scored the first goal since a friendly against St. Lucia. Yes, really, St. Lucia. In a 2-1 home defeat to Denmark. But Nedum, it's a rough affair. And Rasmus Højlund complains afterwards that he was targeted by their defenders who were kicking him and could have injured him. Is he being whiny or does he have a point?
He's 100% being whiny, and I think most attackers are whiny as well. Like,
Wait, did you play defender?
Well, if you like the attacker, no, just leave me alone. Okay, no problem. You go and score then. Absolutely not. Attackers being whiny. Like, it's a physical game. If you want an issue, like, talk to the referee. But anyway, move on. Attackers are so whiny.